Woo! Ah, yes, hello. I am, as you might imagine, quite relieved to see you. The fuck? Hey guys, TJ here. I'm signing back on to the Tartarus Key. So, uh, I know this isn't the room I ended the last video in, but I can explain. So, what happened at the end of the last video was, I did try to go through the planetarium, and besides being absolutely dumbfounded on what the clues were trying to tell me, there was a doorway that was clearly open, but I couldn't go through. Like something was there was a force blocking it. I looked it up, and it turns out I was supposed to come into the planetarium from the other side of that doorway, and somehow I had skipped a good chunk of the game. I also found out that this game's puzzles are pretty much escape room-esque, meaning any clues to a puzzle are in the same room. And not in a different room from. So, this book puzzle? This is the clue, apparently. This painting was not like this. This painting, was it always here? I feel like I would have noticed, but I'm not sure. Definitely weird, though. A hammer, a pick, a clock, and paintbrushes. Okay, so we know this is referring to Three of the Killers. Which one was the one? Hammer and pick. No known survivors. No known survivors. The clock killer. Okay, no, that doesn't. That doesn't really tell me how how many were killed. It has to be part of the puzzle. Um, what is the painting trying to tell me? Hammer, pick, clock, and a paintbrush. No known survivors. But I'm not really seeing any. Wait. When was he? So it was 1988 that he was released. No, okay, she does not. bring up... Okay. This actually gives us a bit of a timeline. But that's... close to 100 years, maybe. That doesn't really tell us anything about this. What is the clue trying to tell me? Oh! There's numbers on the back! Okay. 1, 3, 5. Right? 1, 1, 5, 3, actually. Yeah! There we go. Are all these murders real? Well, we'll find out at some point now, won't we? Pretty empty. Wonder what those buttons do. Yes, because it is a good idea to just... stack of paintings. What are these doing here? What the... Amidst the chaos, an angel stands. Incredible craftsmanship. Someone loves buttons. Got it. What the... Whoa, this Lamia is menacing. Don't think I've ever seen them crawling across the floor like an actual snake before. Is it flying or falling? Either way, that demon looks pissed at the angel. Knight fighting off a minotaur. Is it defending the angel? Imagine a giant half-bull, half-man leaping towards you. That knight's shield better be sturdy. There's another room. Jesus, things have got to stop appearing out of nowhere. Everything alright, Alex? Just checking in. I'm looking at a bunch of weird statues and a painting. An angel, a demon, some sort of snake person. You mean the Lamia? I don't know. Do I? It's Greek mythology. The Lamia was a girl who was another casualty of Zeus and Hera's on-again, off-again marital squabbles. These days, they're mostly just used as generic fantasy monsters in most media. The actual legend is much more tragic. Do detectives know this much about Greek mythology? I can't have a hobby. Besides, when you spend all your time dealing with human monsters, the made-up ones are a lot more palatable. Fair point. Another podium. This one's covered in symbols. Oh. I'm a little nervous he's suddenly going to spring to life. Yeah. One jacked minotaur. Would not want to be in a labyrinth with that. Snakes for hair. Are all lamias Medusas? Am I at risk of turning to stone? Not with this one, hopefully. A knight that means business. Must be a guard for the angel. Or maybe it's the boss. Intense. I'm a little intimidated just looking at it. Okay. That one? Yeah. Okay. And the moon. Am I not correct? The angel is that. Uh, is that is that wrong? Hey, you mind helping me on this one? Whoever you are? Do I gotta reverse it? Well, that one is still... no, I do not reverse it. Wait. Ah! Oh! It's in the positioning of the painting. The Lamia is... okay. The devil... Devil... The angel... The knight... And finally... The Minotaur. Bingo! Yeah! I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. Still pretty dumb, but not as dumb as I thought I was. Oh? It's a convoluted lock system, but at least those doors across the hall are open. I hope there's something nice inside. I mean, probably not, but I hope. Ooh, we're back in the main hall. Hey, Taurus. Okay. Why did I do that? I don't know. Well, this place looks like a wreck. Woo! Ah, yes, hello. I am, as you might imagine, quite relieved to see you. The fuck? Are you okay? What What is this? Okay. My own friend, I am ecstatic. Why wouldn't I be? Tangible proof of my life's work. Your life's work? I'm actually quite moved by it all. As kids say, this is all that in a bag of chips. I don't think they do say that, and your tangible proof is tangibly throttling you. Ah, my apologies. I was quite carried away in the excitement. My name is Charles Werner. Maybe he's German. My name is Charles Werner. I am a historian in a specialized field of study. Not long ago I woke up to find myself as you see me now. This is gonna be special effects, right? Do you want practical stuff? I'm gonna get you out of there. I would advise against force. Whenever I struggle, it seems to upset it. Then how do I get you out of here? That's the spirit. Into the unknown with open arms. Granted, I don't have any hands-on experience with this scenario. But if you were to look at your feet, that symbol is incomplete. But it shares similarities with banishing circles prevalent in other cultures' mythos. If you can find a way to complete it, then perhaps... Sure, fine, why not, whatever. What with my boundless knowledge of ancient mythological ceremonies? That'll be a cinch. Are you... alright? Not even close, but what else is new tonight? Then please, have a look around. If you find something, bring it to me, and I may be able to help. Look around and what? What's this? It's like something out of a horror movie. Less gory than the one upstairs. So I just finished this drawing, and you'll be free? That is the core component, yes. I can guide you through the rest of the ritual. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out where to put each sigil then. That's where I can be of some assistance. I dare say all my studies have led to this. Bring me any thing you don't understand, and I'll do my best to identify it for you. Ragged book. Looks like a journal detailing someone's travels. Mythical lands, strange animals, and beasts. Fiction, obviously, right? What does it say? I can't tell if it's a fairy tale or meant to be serious. It's some sort of travelogue? But all the things it describes, well, they don't exist. Strange places, monsters. Monsters? Or demons? Trust me, it's a very important distinction. There's always some truth in any piece of fiction, keep it in mind. Okay. My time in the southern wastes was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow. Emanating an unbearable heat, I had to flee. I would have wandered into the frozen north if not for the reptiles keeping guard. Though unintentional, I only live and breathe today thanks to them. I began my journey in the east, the barrier between our worlds rendered useless by the great glowing gates. To my west lay a city of great sprites. Staggering tall... West, city of great spires. East, barrier, probably. South, crimson crow. North, reptile guards. So I need to look for sigils that... This sigil looks like a mountain. What's this? It looks like a sigil. You might need it to complete the circle. So, how do I... You're the demon expert. Come over here and describe it to me. I might be able to identify it for you. Sorry. Okay, let's see what you got. This would be the sigil of Ram. A crow demon known to steal, always seeking treasure. Its most famous heist was that of the underworld's soul flame, leaving it permanently shrouded in a fire that will never go out. And that's everything for now. I get the feeling there's more sigils. Try to find some more. Okay. South, we put the crow. I think there's a sigil here. Just gotta move the painting. Must be a sigil. If I squint, it looks kind of like a weird robot. This one's simple enough. Looks like a diamond. What is this? It's moving? Is it alive? I'm not touching it. Alive? An interesting thought. One would describe a cow in a field as alive. But once it's steak on your plate, it's considered dead. I don't like where this is going. But what if that steak started moving again? Is it alive again? Please don't take this the wrong way, Charles, but stop talking to me. Something under these books. Not sure what this sigil looks like. A shield, maybe? Okay, I have the rest of the sigils. Talk to me. Okay, let's see what you got. Oh yes, I recognize this. It's the sigil of the demon Malthus. It takes the form of a giant stork. An artisan, it would build high towers and strongholds of the toughest materials. Oh, you have another. Shall I take a look at it? Ah, yes. This is the sigil for the demon Andromalius, a serpent tasked with discovering and punishing the evils of the spirit world. Third sigil. Ah, this is quite fun, isn't it? It's like an Easter egg hunt. Indeed, I believe this is the sigil of the demon Furfer, an enormous deer creature. Its mighty hooves would shatter the sky, leaving thunderstorms in its wake. And that's everything for now. Okay. So this would be east, that's west. Oh no, wait. West is this. East would be barrier between worlds. Okay, are there more sigils that I am missing? It doesn't look like it. Oh, Charles, hope I'm right. And just before... Sucker's looking good from here. Think you've got all the sigils on the right place? No, but I did save it before doing this, so... Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's do this. Ready? As I could possibly be. Now that you've properly prepared, you only have one more step to complete. You have to visualize sending the creature back. Banish it into the void. Wait. Is this meant to happen? Nope, I fucked it up. Alex, what happened? I could only hear banging. Someone was in there. They're gone now. Gone? Where? Where'd they go? It's okay. Catch your breath. Take a second to collect your thoughts. I'm worried. You feeling okay? I know what I saw. There was a wall of flesh and a banishing circle. What, like magic? I don't know. I just know one moment it was there, and I must have messed up because it's gone and it took Charles with it. Okay, Alex, I believe you saw something. But listen, whatever happened, we need to keep going, okay? What are you looking at here? Not sure, honestly. Thought it was just some more staging, but all fairy tales and folklore about stupid peasantry having to be saved by, wise kings. Could be nothing, but, well, it's a weird thing. Feels like they're making a statement. Look, whatever's going on in this house, you need to keep looking for a way out. Yeah, you're right. You can't have Charles anymore, but we're still alive. We can't give up. I failed to save Charles. I'm not happy with that.
Gamers never look up!
I found... I knew I was missing one. This is a sigil of Bifrons, the two-faced beast, a master of science and arts. They maintain all the gates and passages in the spirit world. I think you've got them all. That explains so much. Oh my god. Okay. A serpent that... Okay, this... I hope to God I got it right this time. Yes! I was being... I want... This is proof! Proof! At last! At long last! Yes, marvelous! Simply marvelous! Booya! I haven't heard that word in so fucking long. I am so relieved that worked, even if I don't get how. My young friend, you are party to one of the greatest revelations in the modern era. By your hand, you have just revealed tangible proof of the supernatural. Whoa. I'm not ready to go that far, okay? I can't. Not for my peace of mind. Let's just go see Taurus. She's, my partner for the night, I guess. She'll want to meet you. Alex, what happened? Are you hurt? I kept calling you and you didn't answer. I like how Charles is just like, hello. Guten Tag. I could hear these sounds. And who's this? I'm okay. Detective Taurus, this is Charles. He's stuck here. Like us. A pleasure to meet you. And a detective? Oh my, this is exciting. Yeah, it's a real treat for both of us. Alex, what happened? Charles was trapped in a writhing flesh wall. There were magical runes and symbols everywhere. The usual. For here, anyway. Beg pardon? Flesh wall? Quite an incredible spectacle from beyond. Oh, there was one detective. Normally I just talk with my therapist about boring things. So this will be exciting for her. Okay, so let me process this. You encountered some sort of special effects rig? I assure you, detective, as the person enrobed by Zamato. Please don't use those words. Ah, of course, pardon me. All I can tell you is it seemed very real. Alex very heroically banished it to freed me. She was quite marvelous. Well, I believe Alex could do something like that. Magic monster circles don't exist. I just don't, okay? Had to have been, I don't know, a machine or something in the air that made you both hallucinate. Oh, I suppose that's a possibility. It just seems so real, so. Come on, Taurus, don't bring him down from his high. Well, if nothing else, this place is certainly filled with exciting mysteries, isn't it? Oh yeah, real thrill, edge of your seat fun. Look, I need to keep searching this place. Taurus has been going through all these books looking for any sort of clue or information. Ah, research! I love research! My time to shine. Perhaps you'd like a study buddy? We could put our heads together. Sure. Study buddy. Okay, well, you two crazy kids have fun. Don't stay up past your bedtimes. I'll report back if I find anyone else. Call me if you need me. Do take care, Alex. Do take care, Alex. I thought that was Taurus talking. And just thank you again for saving me. Well, as I said, I'm not calling you a liar, Mr. Werner. Oh, please, call me Charles. Or Chuck if you like. I've never been a Chuck before. Charles. All I'm saying is I've been on a hell of a lot of cases. And it has never, not once, turned out to be monsters. Demons, actually, very different, common mistake. But more importantly, Miss Torres, detective, sorry, but I know you didn't see for yourself what Alex and I encountered, but surely, I think we're all under a lot of stress tonight, Charles. And I've already been doused with some sort of gas once. That's just the time we know of. Yes, there's definitely something happening in this place. As soon as we find the people who caused it, my fist is going to happen to their sternum. But no matter what anyone thinks they've seen, it's important that we stay focused on getting out of here alive. Not spook ourselves with stories. But, of course. I agree with you, Detective. You're right. That's the most important thing. And you have my full support, of course. Good. We're too banged up to go snooping around this place ourselves. And Alex is going to need all the support she can get. Speaking of Alex. Yeah? Maybe this can help. I found it in one of the books. A key. The top looks like a lion? Right. Try to keep an eye out for doors with lion motifs. Okay. So what made you want to be a detective? We're trapped inside a mansion filled with elaborate death traps. Sickle's watching us via surveillance cameras. And you want to chit-chat? Look, my burner running around all over this place. I could use a breather. Help take my mind off everything for a minute or two. Besides, I'm curious about you. Did you always know what you wanted to do? I'm having trouble picturing you as anything other than, a very intense child. Not always, no. But I guess I've always liked puzzling things out, chasing things down. I've never been able to stand it. How some people get away with something that hurts other people? Sounds like a story. Not really. There was no big pivotal moment or anything, other than a general simmering resentment at the overall state of the world. Of course. There was a time when I thought maybe I'd work in the family bakery. Just didn't work out. What happened? I just didn't have the patience for it. All that physically careful work wasn't for me. And, well, Like you said, I've always been intense. After the third time, I made a kid cry. Had to face up to the fact that I just wasn't made for sugar and customer service. When we get out of here, I have got to see your baby photos. And what about you, Charles? So, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think I ever realized historian was an actual job. You know, outside of action movies. Ah, uh, sadly widespread sentiment, if one isn't tenured, I assure you. And you study demons. Why? Why not? Religious studies are a vital step in understanding humanity's history. Besides, the lore and mythos surrounding demonic entities is fascinating. Not just the entities themselves, mind, but often what they've meant to represent to people. The impetus behind each one's creation. I guess not. Sorry, never really thought about it much. Unless you count movies like Abattoir of Blood or something. Personally, I've always enjoyed the sixth installment. Abattoir of Blood, Bride of the Blood Monster, criminally overlooked. Wow, I wouldn't have taken you for a schlocky horror movie buff. Oh, absolutely. Make a note for when we get out of here. Remind me to loan you my copy of Song of the Corpse Maiden. The subtitled import is far superior. Sure, Charles. When we get out of here, that's the first thing on my list. And not, you know, going home. Alright. There... Okay. Appointments. Right. Lion. A closet. That is dark as fuck. Holy shit. Huh. Why would someone buy so many copies of the same painting? Replacements or set dressing? These look like typical books, but they're all blank on the inside. Either someone is just big into journaling, or they're just for appearances. But whose? What did that say? Books. Blank books again. Well, that doesn't look good. Rubber gloves and cleaning cloths. I don't want to know what was being cleaned up. Chatty trigger many optional conversations. Well, that's just the fun of some of this. How heavy duty are the gloves? They're, I'm going to say thicker than any kitchen gloves I've ever used. Maybe? Doesn't sound like the sort of thing you'd use to work with acid then. Excuse me? It's a good thing. It means we don't have to worry about acid as a potential threat. Probably. Wait. A potential threat? How exactly? Like, I would fall into a vat of acid. How long have you thought that could be a thing? Considering how elaborate some of these traps have been, acid isn't a big leap from poisonous gas. And you didn't think to warn me that you thought that might be a possibility? I'm surprised you didn't consider it yourself, honestly. My point is, just going by that supply closet, acid probably isn't on the table. Probably. You know what? I'm just gonna keep moving on, carefully. Rubber gloves and cleaning cloths. If these wires were connected, I could turn the black light on. I need something to hold both ends together. There's gotta be something in this mess. Like tape. There's a note. Management approved the animal motivationals. They want you to ignore the rest. Now don't wait. Inspire, lead by example. Achieve, make something of your life. Trust, hard-earned, easily lost. Hope, anything is possible. Focus, you can do this. Reach vertically. Two whole shelves filled with cleaning products. This house has seen some deep cleaning. There are so many cleaning products. And I thought my grandma was a clean freak. Perhaps. Though, if they have it, bleach can be used more creatively. Creative... how? Combined with ammonia, bleach will release a toxic vapor called chloramine. In fact, it's entirely possible that earlier I was choking on precisely that gas. You think that's creative? Well, gotta love a multitasker. Just getting a lot of... Okay. Tape. Tape saves the day! I think this will hold. Biohazard bins. Ugh, filled to the brim. I'm not digging around in these. But why are they so full? What have they been cleaning up and how often? Aw. Is there... Is that it? I still remember that code. So, what backlight are we talking about? Just gonna move on for a quick second. Fuck you! I have a door to open. I have a key to open this. East stairway. Well, this looks good. I guess if you're going through the trouble, get your mileage out of it. This is a dark hallway. There's the peacock door. And here is the slide door. The slide room. So, like I said, all the clues are in the same room, which means the slides are here as well. All of them. Somewhere. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now where did I see that code? Crystals, more than pretty baubles, ritual. Okay. Oh, there it is. 1592. Was I putting it in wrong? One five nine two. Okay, hang on. Let me... Let me... No. It was worth a try. But then why? Wait. Okay. 1? Switch the 9 and the 9 and the 5. Switch the 9 and the 5. 2. Switch the 5 and the 1. So 5, 5, 9, 1, 3. 5, 9, 2, 1. 5, 9, 2, 1. 5, 9, 2, 1. 5, 9, 2, 1. 2, 9. No. Okay. First switch the 9 and the 5. 5, 5, 9, 2, 1. 5, 9, 2, 1. 5, 9, 2, 1. 5, 9, 2, 1. 2, 9. No. 5, 9, 2, 1. 1, 9, 5, 2. No. I did something wrong. Does that know what it means? 1. Okay. It's a good thing I got my notes. Okay, so 1592. What I'm looking at is basically switching the 9 and the 2. So the 9 and the 5 actually. 1, 9, 5, 2. Okay? And then number 2 is in this drawer. So now we're switching the 1 and the 5. 5, 9, 1, 2. And then we're switching the 1 and the 2. So 5, 9, 2, 1. And then finally we are switching the 1 and the 5. Yeah! I did it! I did it! What the? I was not expecting that. I don't know why I'm surprised that this place has secret rooms. It's like the least weird thing about it. You'd be surprised how common those are. Deal with a lot of secret passages such as a detective, do you? Oh, normally it's less elaborate. Panic rooms are still popular, for instance. But more often than not, it's, say, an old office or bedroom. They get boarded up and forgotten about before the place was sold. Ever find anything cool? I didn't once get called in by a school. They'd found an old room in their basement while renovating. 2 bodies. Skeletons, really, at that point. Both in chairs, opposite an old standing mirror. Cracked right down the middle. You're kidding. I am not. They were so old it was impossible to tell what happened to them. The official record was that it was some sort of suicide pact, given the symbols drawn on the floor around them. People have always been strange, Alex. That's still super creepy, though. Some real Bloody Mary stuff. What, like ghosts? It's never ghosts or monsters, Alex. It's always people. People do the worst, most terrifying things you can imagine. Can't tell if you're the scariest person I've ever met or the most boring. I get that a lot. Wow. Alrighty. What the fuck? Okay. Sealed and covered. I'm not digging through all of these if I don't have to. Chalk outline. An unfinished door, maybe? Well, I found another side. So that's something. Symbols and numbers. What could these be for? Well, now we know. That's new. Guess that answers my question. Three, 7, 10. Yeah! I got it. What have we got here? Another projector slide? And some weird looking statues. What are these for? Oh, wait. Put the statues here. Small statues fit perfectly onto the board. But what am I meant to do now? Classic silhouette puzzle. What's with the shape? It looks kind of like a door. What was that? Hello? Someone there? Huh. Could have sworn I heard. Oh, the lights. Come on, stupid flashlights. Why are you dead now? Okay, deep breaths. It's fine. I'm fine. Just find the door. I can't find the door. There's nothing on the wall. What? I just can't believe it, officer. Are you sure it's her? Who? No. My little girl. My little Alex. Is that Grandma? I can't believe she's gone. The body was so... Are you sure? No, Gran, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. My little girl. My sweet little girl. But I should have expected it. She was always sticking her nose where it didn't belong. I always told her one of these days someone was going to cut it off. Oh my god. What? The door. I swear it wasn't there a second ago. And where did that one come from? I must be seeing things. Ta-da! We are in the planetarium. What's going on? First my flashlight dies, then a secret door opens to... I'm not sure, actually. What is this? Planetarium. Are you kidding me? Taurus has got to hear about this. You will not believe what I found. You know that's not true. No, I mean, really, it's just... You okay, Alex? You sound rattled. Something happened? No! No, it's fine. I'm fine. Nothing happened. Look, I found my way into what looks like a planetarium. Okay, you got me. That's actually a little of a surprise even for this place. There's got to be some sort of trick to it. Unless it's playing some sort of laser rock show I'm missing out on. Heh, I wish. It's a pretty empty looking room. I'll give it a once over. Shouldn't be long. Famous last words. Don't even joke about that. Whoa, sorry. Are you sure you're... Fine. I'm fine. I'll call you if I find anything. This is how we were supposed to get in here. I broke the game when I... Okay. Let me gather up all of the clues. Wait, I didn't actually record this. Blackboard is covered in constellations and notes. The eagle, wolf, unicorn, and whale are circled. They are labeled 2. Aquila, Lupus, Monoceros, and Cetus. Sorry. I had tried to go through this puzzle when I initially tried to record this game last, but... like... This is the one that confused me the most. This particular clue. Because I know they don't believe me, but I think I figured it out. This is it. But there's a lot in between that. And then it just shows a picture of a unicorn on the back. I still like this. Jonathan Parker, James Patrick, James Pond, Jeffrey Padalecki, Jacob P. Note, whoever thought it would be fun for everyone to have the same initials is a moron. Oh! S-N! The wolf is always... Look. Here. No. No, not here. No, not here. Look. Lupus East. I'm such a fucking idiot! One of these... I was right. I was right. One of these two has to be Montezeros. Has to be. Because... Monoceros. It's not... It doesn't show up anywhere. Yeah, day, month, not month, day. There's no 24th month. Cetus has 2 known dates, but it's unobserved here. JP? Well, they're all JPs, so that doesn't tell me anything. Oh? My god. The wolf is always east. Or the wolf is east. This is here. Lupus East. Three, 8. North. North is Monoceros. South is Cetus, which means west is Aquila. 6-5. So now south is Cetus. But again, Cetus has 2 known. No. 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 Okay. Let me try. Cetus has been unobserved. But then there's Monocero. Where is the whale? Okay. Oh, you know what? We'll save it here. And end the episode. We will actually, officially do this, try and finish this puzzle in the next one. Till then, signing off. Bye-bye.